Welcome to my channel. My name is Deborah, your village girl who was born and raised in Chivhu, in a village in Chikomba district, in a village called Mshoriwa. Mshoriwa is in a township called Chirasauta, near Mpatse. It's not on the map. It's not known in the map. It's not known anywhere. It's a very small village, but was raised there, then moved to the slums of Makokoba. My father was staying there. I moved there to stay with my stepmom. I was living in the slums of Makokoba, selling tomatoes by the streets of Makokoba. I was a vendor. I was selling meat by the Renkin. I was selling meat by the Big Bawa Makumalo. I was selling vegetables by the marketplace. I was a vendor in the streets of Makokoba. But while I was in the streets of Makokoba, I decided to dream of possibilities. I decided to dream that from this vendor girl, I would be something different. My father gave me a voice. He sent me to school. When he gave me education, he gave me a voice. He gave me an opportunity. He gave me an opportunity to dream. I thought, yes, from Loche, from St. Columba School, this village girl can dream. I dreamt that one day I'll be able to become an aircraft technician. One day I'll be able to have a voice. One day I'll be able to change my life. One day I'll be able to change my parents' life. I dreamt that one day I'll be there in Zimbabwe fixing aeroplanes and a craft technician, village girl getting a free ticket, traveling on first class, village girl fixing aeroplanes, village girl mixing with other people, village girl having a voice, village girl moving to Harare, village girl owning a house in Mount Pleasant Heights, village girl sitting by a gate in her own house, a village girl from the slums of Makokoba, a village girl running a marathon, raising money to help other people, raising money to give voice to a boy child, raising money for a boy to have feet so that he can dream like I did. My father gave me an opportunity to dream, so I wanted to give another person an opportunity to dream. This young man had no feet, but I thought, Deborah, you were given an opportunity to dream. Can you not give somebody an opportunity to dream? So I ran a marathon, raised money for this young man. He had feet so that he could go to school. With education, his life could be changed. With education, his life could be changed like mine. With education, permission to dream. I was given permission to dream by my father. He gave me education. I was able to dream. So I was about going to change lives for a girl child. This channel is about going to change lives. I'm excited that this channel is monetized, but I'm not excited about the money. But I'm excited that the possibility of me going out to speak to a girl child, to give them opportunities, to give them a message that yes, you can dream. Yes, you can dream from the slums of Makokoba. You can dream. If a girl like me from the slums of Makokoba managed to have a dream, you in your village, you can dream to come out of that village. You can dream to come out of those slums. You can dream to come out of that situation. So my channel is about giving people voices. So I'm not excited about the money. I'm excited by this opportunity. That when I'm funded, I'll be able to do this thing full time, to be able to support people, to be able to give people voices, to be able to give a woman who's domestically violated a voice, a girl child who's getting married, who's decided to get married at early age, that you don't have to do that. You can have a voice, that you can dream. So today, I'm asking you that whatever procrastination, whatever excuse is, you can dream. You're better off than a girl who grew up in the slum of Makokoba. This is Deborah again. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for always checking in, for always rocking in. I'd like to appreciate you for checking. Today's video is about how I managed to become a partner on YouTube. Many people ask me, Deborah, how did you manage that? How did you manage that? So, but first of all, I'd like to say thank you guys. If it wasn't because of you, you guys just always supporting, always showing up, even if the quality of the material wasn't good, even if the content wasn't good, but you always showed up. I'd like to say thank you very much. I would like many questions that I get is like, how do you do it? Some people say, I don't have time to do it. I get so many questions. Some people say, I don't have the technology how to do it. Some people say, oh, what will my family say? What will my children say when I start to do YouTube? I had all those questions and all those worries. Or some people would say, oh, I'm in my silver years. As a 53-year-old, how can I be seen? I thought YouTube was just for young people. I hear many people saying that. And I was saying that also to myself. But I had all these questions that you have. But I had one thing that compelled me to overcome all these things, all these thoughts that were coming in my mind. I said, I'm here. I'm here in this world for a limited time. We are all here for a limited time. But I would love to leave a blueprint. I would love to leave a mark. I would love to leave a difference in this world when I go. So that when my children, when Malaika watches me, when she's 16, that she'll say, this was my grandmother. When she's 30, that this is my grandmother. This is what she used to thought. This is what my grandmother used to think. This is how she used to do things. This was her thoughts. So my idea is just for me to influence the world, do my part to influence the world in my small portion that I have, so that my granddaughter next time when she looks on my, to say, if my grandmom did it at 53, why would I fail when I'm 16 or at 18, whatever she wants to decide to do? So it's just my drive, Even the topics that I'm touching, maybe about domestic violence, I'm not able to tackle this issue because it's a world issue. But for me to do my part, to be able to affect the world in my small community, in a very small way, and do my part, and have my voice heard, and my contribution to the society, my contribution to the community, and also showcasing about my country, showcasing Zimbabwe, showcasing where I come from, putting Zimbabwe on the map in my own small way. So this is what I thought about, and worrying about people. What do people say about me? I say people are also worried about what am I saying about them, and also they also thought about how about if I get negative comments? How about people are negative? What are if people are mean? Yes, people could be mean, but that reflects more about them, not me. It's more about themselves, how they feel, how their feelings about them, how they are unsettled about their hearts. When somebody says mean thing, it's a reflection of what is full in their heart. This is what comes out of their mouth. So it was more about them, not about me. At least I'm out there, I'm saying it, but someone who's just there, a dark heart. So I'm saying I'm not going to worry about those people that are going to say something negative. They'll be there. But I'm saying if they are there, it reflects more about them than myself because I've put myself out there. They are just there criticizing, but they've not done anything about it. Sometimes in fear of the unknown, that I'm just afraid to sit in front of a camera. I'm just afraid. What will I be talking about? So that's what came as well. I said, no, I've got everyone has got a thing that you like. There's a thing that you are good at. There's a gift that God has given you, which makes you you. So there's a thing about Deborah that makes Deborah me. That I saw I was not afraid of any competition in the world because there's nobody like me in the world. There's nobody like you. You're a unique person. You've got a unique gift that you can offer to the world. You've got a unique solution that you can offer to people around you. So know that you are the best version of yourself. So you are able to help the world. You're able to be an answer to the world about being you. So don't try to be somebody else, but being you. So I thought being Deborah, that's my unique selling point. So being you is your unique selling point. So get out there and just be you. And just be you. And also some people are saying, I'm afraid what will my family say? You'll be so surprised that your family is going to support you. They will support you, whatever your household you are doing. Your family will support you. Nobody will be embarrassed about you. They will be so supportive if it's a good family. So I was not even afraid of my family. My family actually, the Clements and my other my children, were actually saying, Mom, go for it. Mom, go for it. So to get tips on how to edit, that was my challenge, technology. But there are also like lessons out there, YouTube videos to teach us how to edit. So you spend a day listening to YouTube and trying, you'll be able to edit. It's not difficult. Though I'm not perfect at it, I'm trying, but I'm better than what I was last time. So that's not even a problem. You don't need a big technology, and your phone is the best gadget that you need. Just need your phone. That you need your phone. Everybody's got a phone, so you don't need a sophisticated camera. I'm just doing it on my phone that I normally use. So your phone is what you use. So just get there and open your mouth and start little by little. And also my fear was, how will I keep consistent? Was my problem. How will I keep consistent, be able to do it every day? You know, I knew that I got saying this from Winston, my son-in-law. He said, Mom, if you are tired, if you know that I'm so tired that I'm not able to do anything, just do one thing towards a goal that you want. So I said, I'll just do one thing about my YouTube channel today. If it means recording a 60 seconds video and post it, yes. So every day, just do one thing towards the goal, whatever the goal might you are doing. Just do one measurable thing. One, if it means 1 minute or 2 minutes, if it means listening to a video to learn about editing, just do one thing every day, one thing towards the YouTube channel. So for me, I set my target. So I was going to do YouTube videos a week. So that's what I aim to do. Though sometimes we're challenging, but that was a goal that I've always wanted. If I'm not able to do a full video, I can just do a short, which is a 60-second video. I'll get 60 seconds, in my time. So I thought I didn't have the time. But now, I was thinking of I want to retire back in Zim, but I wanted some side hustle. A side hustle, what side hustle can I do that excites me, that doesn't tie me to a 9 to 5 job? So I thought if I start a YouTube channel, it will be able to get some earnings while I enjoy my life, while I travel in Zim, while I enjoy doing the things that I love doing. I can showcase my country. I can showcase Zimbabwe. I can encourage young people to come to Zim. I encourage young people to do these things in Zim, and just to showcase Africa. That is not a bad place, the way it is misconstrued, because there was no, because us were quiet. So it was shown as if a bad place. It's a place of death. It's a place whereby people live in huts or live in trees, whereby people eat roots. But now there's social media. We are the ambassadors of Zimbabwe. We are the ambassadors of Africa. Let's showcase so that we encourage our young people. Like these days, I see a lot of young people going back to Zimbabwe to do farming, to do the things that they love doing, to do arts. There's facilities, there's possibilities. You can think of politics. Some people say politics of Zimbabwe. Yes, politics is there everywhere. Even in this country, there's politics. So politics will always be there. Politics will always be there. But do your part, do your small part of impact in the world. So now we are just informing the world that Zim is a nice place. Some people at work ask me that, oh, you mean that kitchen is in Zimbabwe? You mean that house in Zimbabwe? Yes, it's in Zimbabwe. But before we're not able to showcase our country. So this is what you do. You're doing a good job by showcasing your country, by showcasing your region, by putting Zimbabwe on a world map, by putting whatever you're doing. So there's a lot of things that you can do as a content creator. So for me, when I became Monetized, it was like a bonus. I didn't expect that, just doing my normal job, my normal thing. I started in 2021, just doing showcasing. If I go on holiday, if I go if I go to Nyanga, I'll just, post a video just to keep a record also of my life, so that when I'm not here, my great-grandchildren can look and say, what was my grandmother up to? What was my grandmother up to? Was she talkative? They know that their grandmother was very talkative. She was a talkative woman. So I like them to experience that. So I didn't take it as a job, but I was just doing the things that I love doing. So what I'm saying, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just start to do the things that you love doing. Just start talk about them. The things that you love doing, just start keep a record of it. Then you can start to record. And why if you get paid, that a bonus? Why not get paid for the things that you love doing? I think for me, the bonus was I'm getting paid for the things that I love doing. So today I'm just getting paid for sitting in the sun and talking to you like this. How amazing that is. How amazing. But I don't want to lie to you that there's a lot of hard work. Sometimes you wake up one morning, say, who will be willing to sit down and listen to me? Who will be willing to sit down and listen to what I say? But what I want to say to you, there's someone who always listen to you. I had with 10 subscribers, I'll just show up as if I had 1,000 subscribers. There were 20, I'll show up as if there were 15,000 subscribers. So just show up as if you've got 1 million subscribers. And they will come as you go, continue showing up daily, continue showing up, and you get better at your presentation skills. You get better at using the editing skills. You get better at those things you cannot improve, you cannot get better when you're not in it. And you can make mistakes. Allow yourself to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you get better at it tomorrow. So it's my encouragement to someone. Also, some people are procrastinating that I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, I'm waiting for this to be in place, I'm waiting for the time for me to have time in my hands. But what I'm saying, this doing YouTube, you don't need a lot of time. You find that maybe you've got a lot of more time, maybe just scrolling other people's Facebook, scrolling. Maybe right now you're listening to my YouTube channel, you've got the time to do that. So you could actually be creating your own content. So time is no excuse. So I'm saying I've got children, I need to feed my dog, I need to take my children to school, I need to cook. Yes, you can do a YouTube channel about cooking and looking after the children. There's someone who wants to watch you, there's someone who wants to see how that is done. There was someone who's looking for a different perspective about how to look after children. There's someone who wants to look at a different perspective on how to do the things that you do best. So whatever you do it the best way you can. You are the best person to do whatever you're doing. So I'm saying, you know what? Just you are the best person to do the things that you are doing. Speaking to a camera, tell them the things that you love doing, and you will be great. Okay, that's it. Hello. How are you? You've been it. You've been my video. So every change is. I don't want to sit here and tell you that a change is not hard. It's easy to do. Every change is hard to do, but you find that you have a fulfilling experience. You find yourself feeling better. This is better than doing my 9 to 5 job. Though I've started monetizing, there's too hard work to be done. It means that I'm now in the program, but I have to continue doing the hours. I still need to continue making up the content. I still need to continue to get subscribers. You still need to continue working hard. So whatever the first penny came into my YouTube account, I was so happy. It's better than me doing my agent's nursing job. Though I will get maybe, I don't know, you get £20, £25 an hour. But I know that the day I will stop, then that will stop. And something that was not exciting me. So I'm doing things that I love doing, the things that excite me, the things that are part of my life, things that I can do even when I'm 95, the things that I'm able to do even when I'm on my deathbed. So these are the things that I love doing. I'm not gonna do things that I hate doing. So I'm still growing my channel. So I'm saying start now so that you do the things that you enjoy doing and also doing YouTube will come back a lot of packages because you have people following you. You can start selling, you can start a side hustle, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start a product. There's so many things that will come with it is if you continue at it, so every change is difficult. For me, I was a girl from Makokoba. And anybody who grew up in Makokoba, I was a girl who was from the rural areas, and my dad took me to stay in Makokoba with him. I stayed with my stepmom, and I used to sell chickens at Big Bawa, Kumalo Big Bawa, those who knows. And I used to sell tomatoes at the pub with the Ingola. I used to go and sell some tomatoes, but I I didn't think I would be here. I didn't think I'd be here, but when I was there, I dreamt being an aircraft engineer. I was dreaming big things. Those who know Makokoba is the west location in Bulawayo. Is the west, I think is the I don't know, is the west location in Makoko in Bulawayo. So that's where I grew up, and that's my home area. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I used to go to sell meat, chicken, and potatoes at the big bar. Those who know, and some tomatoes. I was a hustler. I've always been a hustler. So my stepmama used to do that. So I used to help her with that. When I finished my A level, I had a dream. I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring a change to my family. I'm gonna bring a change to myself. I'll never remain the same. I'm not gonna go back to the rural areas where I come from. I'm gonna bring this change to my life. But this change, I was so afraid that what will I know? What do I know? I grew up in rural areas, yet in Keto. How will I be able to speak Ndebele? How will I be able to speak English? How will I be able to relate with people who have always been living in the town? I was afraid. But when I finished my A level, I applied to AZIM, and I got a place as an aircraft technician. That was like, wow. I was afraid even to go there because I'd never been in Harare all my life. But I just went. It was my first time to be in Harare ever. So I went there in 1992. I think I was 19 or 20. So I took my suitcase and went there and stayed with a relative while I was doing the aircraft, to do my apprenticeship as an aircraft technician. It was scary. But what I want to tell you, so many good things came out of it because I dared to dream. So I'm challenging you today, just dare to dream. When I was there, when I got my first air ticket, I thought this was a dream. Is this a dream? Am I dreaming? And I bought a fly. I got my dad and my mom to fly for the first time, and I was on the plane for the first time, flying from Harare to Bulawayo. It was like, wow, is that me? When I went back to my Makokoba and people saw me, I'd come on the plane. I was so excited. People were like, I was like, I could pinch myself that am I the one? But it was a dream coming true because I dared to dream. I could have said, oh, well, I'm a girl from rural areas. I'm a girl from Makokoba. What can I become? But what I'm saying, just dare to dream. One time I took my son there. To Makokoba and they walked around with him to Loche where I went, to the schools that I went, St. Columbus where I went, Zilikas, Sobukas. I took him everything, everywhere. And he said to me, Mom, how did you dream from this place of a dungeon to where you are? How did you dream from here to know that you'll be in England, be a nurse and change your course? How did you dream from here and know that you'll be owning maybe a house in Zimbabwe, Mount Pleasant? How did you dream to be here that you'll be nursing in England and have a house in England speaking English? How did you dream that you'll be sitting in front of a computer from this rural background where you were? So what I'm saying, where you are coming from does not matter, but where you are going matters. So when I went to Azim, the dream was coming true. Everything was happening. It was for a reason for me to go there. That's when I met my lovely husband, Taguma, there. And we got married. And because we're working for Azim, we had the opportunity to come to England. So we came to England visiting. And eventually we managed to move here. And I changed my course from being an aircraft technician to being a nurse. It was another change that came. But that change had to happen. It was the first change that I needed to do, but I had to change from that to be a nurse. So I feel sometimes I feel that from an aircraft technician, how can you become a nurse? I had to do that to adapt that change. Now the season of being a nurse is over now. I'm going to another season of my life whereby I'm thinking of retiring, I'm thinking of being a YouTuber, I'm thinking of recording my history, I'm thinking of different things. So there is a season for everything. So whatever season you are in, I'm saying embrace it with joy and take advantage of it. Take your fears and be potentials. And right now, I look at myself, I say, who would know that a girl from Makoko will be sitting in front of a camera and being a YouTuber? I'm encouraging. If you're a girl from Makokoba, whatever challenge you might be facing, you can do it. If I managed to do it from where I was from a rural area, Chivhu, you know. So my father just said, now, Deborah, can you come on holiday to Bulawayo? And I came and I stayed with my stepmother. I was so good to her. So she said, Deborah is not going back. She's going to stay with me. And that was my opportunity for me to go to school, for me to educate myself, for me to desire to dream. So I dream. I've been dreaming. So I'm saying, guys, carry on dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stay, I'm done. I'm 50 or I'm 55, I'm done. You can start a YouTube channel at 60. You can say you're gonna be 70 anyway. So you might as well start. So I can't start because I'm too old. You're gonna be old anyway without a degree. You're gonna be old anyway without a YouTube channel. You're gonna be old anyway without dreaming. So you are a trapped potential. The graves out there, they are full of potential. I don't want my grave to be full. I want my grave to be empty. No potential that I've emptied all what I could on this earth. So I'm asking you, can you empty all what you can on this earth before you go? Because there's no place for you to do a potential in a grave. The graves must be empty. They must be not full of potential. So I'm asking you today, I'm encouraging you today that you are so full of potential. You are so full of life. God has given you a gift in your heart. Don't be afraid. Take up that fear. Take up that procrastination and go for your dream. And I'm telling you, someone will be listening to you. If nobody gonna watch your video, I for sure I will watch your video, and I'll share it on my Facebook. I for sure I'll be your personal subscriber. If you're going to have one subscriber, I'll be the one listening to you. I'll be the one assuring that there's someone watching. So me, I had people who had assured me that, Mom, even if you post whatever, even if you post flowers, I'll be the one watching and subscribing. So there are people out there who are waiting to support you, who are waiting to commit to your content, who are waiting to hear your voice, who are waiting to hear you rising up, who are waiting to hear you doing it. So there are people out there who are there to support you, are waiting to support you. Just do one and we see what will come out of it. It will grow. God says He will bless the work of our hands. So do something. Put your hands to work. Put your hands on something, and God will bless the work of your hands, which includes doing YouTube, which means doing all the other things that you love doing. So I'm just there to encourage someone. You might be in your silver years. You might be 7, you might be 8, I don't know. So I don't know any old people who are doing YouTubing. I'm in my silver year. I'm doing it. So you can do it. So no procrastination. So I'm here to encourage someone. If you're doing it, if you want some support, just DM me. I'll be able just to speak you through. But I want to say my biggest supporter were my children. They supported me into everything. My husband, he supported me. He's my videographer most of the time. He's the one who takes videos. He's the one who encourages me. So my family was my biggest supporter to help me to do what I'm doing. So don't be afraid. Your family, they won't criticize you. Your family, they will love you to hear your voice. They will love to hear you putting your heart out there. They will love to hear what you're doing. They will love to hear you coming out of your bubble. So you are talented. You are talented. There's a God with you. God has put a talent on your heart, and someone is waiting to hear you speak your talent. Thank you, family, for checking. Thank you very much. So my next challenge is how can I turn this channel to do charity that I love doing. I'm no longer able to run the marathon like I used to do, but I would like to continue doing the charity. So my challenge, this is my next goal, how I can turn the channel to support, to give that girl a voice, and to speak out for people and to help out people who are disadvantaged in the community. And that's enough motivation for you to start your channel. Thank you.